Hey there, I'm Sid from Project Zero. In this video, we are going to take a look on how you can create a data streaming pipeline for a governance DAO protocol. So let's get started. As you can see, I'm on Snapshot Box, which is a very known protocol for governance in DAO. I'm on this protocol called Aave, and I can see all the proposals which are out there. I can even go to an entire list of proposals which are active and which has successfully concluded. If I could open any of this, in this proposal about on board list USD to Aave V3 on BNB, I can see the entire details for the proposals. But at the same time, what we can actually track is the votes, the voters' wallet address, their vote, whether it's a yay or nay, which means they support it or not, their voting power, and other details as well. And you can see the overall result as well in real time here. But now imagine how much time would it actually take to make something like this, to even extract and transform this data from various RPC calls, node requests, creating your data pipeline, managing data related issues with data incompleteness, the error prone responses, chain reorg handling, etc. So let's see how Project Zero can help you here. I'm going to create a stream here. As we know, this particular protocol, which is Aave governance, is on Polygon network. From the list of all the supported networks, I'm going to select Polygon here. I can define a range for the block streams here. Either it could be latest block from a particular block number. Project Zero supports even from the Genesis block itself. And you can choose when do you want to end a stream, which means you want to terminate it at a particular block number, or you just never want to do it, which means the stream will keep on running in the real time. As soon as the new blocks are produced, Project Zero will ensure that it's going to stream the right data exact way how you will actually define later on in the next step to your infrastructure. So what are we going to do here is I'm just on a Polygon scan block explorer, and I'm on this particular page, which is basically the Aave voting machine. And I can see there are quite a lot of votes being submitted and different other methods which have been called. Let's take only these three examples just to keep our data set small for the example purpose. I'm going to start streaming from this particular block. So let's copy it here. And let's keep our stream end to end of this block number. And just gonna copy it here. I'm gonna continue. So what it requires, right? We are gonna select particular data sets here, which we have from logs, blocks with receipts, traces. We know this particular insight require extraction of data from logs itself. And how can we actually do that is, pretty simple. You go to Block Explorer, click on the events, and if I just see here the submit vote, which method being called under vote emitted event, as we can see, provides proposal ID, voter, which means the wallet address here, the response in blue, in bool, which means true or false, yes or no, and their voting power, right? And what we're going to do here, we're going to use the powerful block functions here. I have a code already with me, so I'm just going to simply paste here. Let's go through it, very quickly. Simple JavaScript code. What we are doing here is, submitting, writing the entire vote ABI here, just as we saw in the Block Explorer, right? And if you see the vote topic here, you can just simply provide that for your dApp or any other application which you're using from the Block Explorer here, which we simply did it. Moving on, what we are doing essentially is decoding this log based on this event and the API which we have provided here. And what are we going to essentially extract from this are, of course, we wanted to check the valid block number there, and we wanted to go into getting the right details. So let's go back here on our snapshot box here. Let's say I just wanted to know about the voter, which means the wallet address, the vote choice, yes or no, the voting power, and date as well. And this is what we are extracting here. Proposal ID, which means to which proposal ID is this vote for. So it could be something numeric for this one, let's say 265, 255, and so on. So for each proposal ID, we can actually listen to that, and all other relevant information as we talked about. What we're going to simply do is test the results here. I'm gonna use this block number so that we can see if the results are there or not. I'm gonna test this code. Okay, no error. And also we just see the exact result here. Now take a look. This is the response. This is the entire JSON which we'll be receiving in our backend, in our infrastructure, compared to this gigantic raw data from the node, which requires multiple steps for us to, again, filter and extract the right information before creating a beautiful front end with all the details. So I'm going to continue here and select a destination. We have a lot of integrations, as you can see. For this example, we're going to just use a webhook. So I'll just added the webhook here URL and different reorg handling. You can choose those options from that. Either you don't want to get it handled, you want it to resend the data as soon as a chain reorg is detected by Project Zero, or you want it to roll back and resend. We choose a default to resend here. I'll simply test the destination. Yes, this is valid and this is active. And now with just mere 3 steps, we are able to create and start a stream. And within a matter of few seconds, you can see all this data has started coming in as we only choose a very tight, small block range here. The stream ended at that point. Let's take a look. The response we receive, this particular block is empty. There has been no response. On this block, which is the block number, this one, 572, 572, we have submit vote here. And at the same time, we have all the right insights here on proposal ID 265 from the voter wallet address who has voted in favor for this proposal, and so on. Now, with that powerful streaming, what you can do is create the exact data stream which you need into your infrastructure for your backend and create an entire beautiful UI or any analytics on that with, again, all the blocks or information from the genesis to the real time. And this is the power of Project Zero streams. Thank you.